Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Podcast. I'm so happy to have you here today. If you want to learn English in an easy and fun way, this is the right place for you. On this channel, you will find real stories, interesting topics, and useful English for daily life. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel English Podcast and join us every week. If you follow us, I promise you will improve your English in just 3 months. Now, let's begin today's episode.
A teacher. Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm a mom and a woman who is trying to understand the fast world we live in. Today, I want to talk about something that many people love and sometimes hate: social media. As a mother, I see how much time my children spend on their phones. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it's everywhere. I ask myself, is it good? Is it bad? Or is it something we just need to understand better? Let me tell you a little story. Last week, my 12-year-old son came to me and said, "Mom, I want to be a YouTuber." I smiled and said, "Why?" He said, "Because they make money, and it's fun." Now, I'm not against it. In fact, I think it's great when kids have dreams. But I also worry, what about their schoolwork? What about spending time with family? What about learning real-life skills? In today's world, social media is part of life, but as a parent, I believe balance is important. I always tell my children, you can watch your favorite videos, but don't forget to live your own story. At our home, we have a simple rule: screen time only after homework is done. It was not easy at first. My children didn't like it. They would say, "But Mom, just 5 minutes more." I had to be strong and calm. I told them, if you want to enjoy your games and videos, you need to finish your responsibilities first. Over time, they understood. Now they come home, eat a snack, do their homework, and only then ask for their phones. And you know what? They are happier and more relaxed because their minds are not full of unfinished tasks. Another rule we use is no phones at the dinner table. Dinner is family time. We talk about our day, tell funny stories, and laugh together. It's one of my favorite times. Even my husband puts his phone away, and that's a big thing. Now let's talk about another important point: content. What kind of things are our kids watching? I always check their YouTube history, not because I want to control them, but because I care. I want to know what is going into their minds. If I see something I don't like, I don't shout. I sit with them and we talk. I ask, "Why do you like this video? How does it make you feel?" That's how we build trust. I don't want my children to hide things from me. I want them to feel safe and understood. So one day, my little son was watching a video of a guy trying to cook without using his hands, just his feet. I walked in and saw him laughing so hard he had tears in his eyes. I asked, "What's going on?" He said, "Mom, this man is making cake with his toes." Now, instead of saying, "That's so silly," I sat down and watched it with him. It was silly but also fun. Afterward, I asked, "Do you think it's okay to do this at home?" He laughed and said, "No, Mom, that's just for YouTube." And that was a good sign. It means he knows the difference between entertainment and reality. We need to teach this difference. Not everything online is real. Not every video is safe. Sometimes people do dangerous things just to get likes and views. I always tell my kids, real life is not YouTube. You can watch it, laugh, enjoy, but be smart. Now let's talk about parents. Yes, we also use social media, right? But what are we showing our children? Are we always on the phone? Are we ignoring our kids to scroll TikTok or reply to Facebook comments? If we do that, how can we expect them to act differently? Children learn more from our actions than from our words. So if we want them to put the phone down, we need to do it first. That's why I have no phone hours in our house. I put my phone in the drawer and it stays there for 2 hours. During this time, I play with my kids, read a book, or just sit quietly. It's good for my mind and great for my relationship with them. Let's now talk about online safety, especially for children. Today, kids use phones, tablets, laptops, sometimes even more than adults. And while the internet has great tools for learning English, Playing games and exploring the world, it also has dangers. Let me tell you something that really happened. A friend of mine has an 11-year-old daughter. One day, she got a message from someone she didn't know on a gaming app. The person acted very friendly, said things like, "You play really well and let's be online friends." But later, that person started asking personal questions. Where do you live? Are your parents home? Can you send a photo? Scary, right? Luckily, the girl told her mom, and they blocked the person and reported the account. But what if she had stayed silent? That's why we must teach our kids to never share personal information online. Not their name, age, school, photo, or location. We should also check their devices sometimes, not to spy, but to protect them. Talk to them. Ask, has anyone online said something strange to you? Let them know they can always come to you. And if you're an English learner, yes, you listening right now, remember, it's okay to use YouTube, podcasts, and apps to study, but always stay safe. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel English Podcast for more useful, honest, and fun lessons like this. You'll find easy listening, real life stories, and advice for every English level. Now let's finish today's podcast with some tips on how to use the internet wisely. 1. Use your time wisely. Don't spend hours scrolling. Learn something useful every day. 2. Ask questions. If you see something strange online, ask your parents or teacher. 3. Be kind. Don't leave mean comments. The internet is full of hate. Be the light. 4. Learn English. Watch videos, listen to podcasts, read short stories, all of it helps you improve. 5. Smile. Life is more than a screen. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Podcast on YouTube. Let's learn, laugh, and grow together. See you in the next episode. Bye.